What I'm doing today, I've been doing for the past 24 years. It had to come from everything I've been doing in my work, all my training while working for other people as an employee, from Coopers and Lieben to working in Philips Consulting, setting up the place. I've always worked with people, Int'l or UAC, British American Tobacco. I've always worked in different functions because I always knew I was going to set up a business one day. And I thought the best thing I needed to know was to have a good understanding of how to manage a business. I found out that I grew up becoming a banker after doing accounting practice, and I found out that I couldn't find any banker that was running any successful business after they leave. In fact, some of them don't know how to even do credit application in their offices, and a few of them. I met Seyi Osho of Nadina Industries, and I asked him what was it he did, and he told me so many things he did. So I now realized that in my own case, what I needed to do the most was, just like you in a service business, it wasn't like I was selling cup, spoons or whatever, which I could go show people what it was I was doing. I needed to be able to prove myself. So what I did for about 3 years, I started writing free on financial analysis for newspapers. I didn't get any money. Two things I learned was I was dealing with issues. I was putting my name out there. I was letting people know that I can do these things. And I kept on and I was still doing my day's job. I was an employee, but I always knew that was my business. So for me, if you ask me when I started the business, I started it a long time before I registered the company. That means everything I used to do then was all building capacity towards setting up my business. So when I got out to run my own business, I think we started the business with 20,000 naira. That was a saving between me and my wife. And the only 4 staff I employed was her.
The concept of people, it is normal. Everybody protects money. Everybody who has made money is because they know how to protect money. So it is normal that people will ask you, if I give you this money, what am I going to get?
What are you giving back to me? It's not running charity.
So you are not going to see anybody who will give you the money unless your uncle. Even your uncle will give you money and will say to you, when am I getting it back? So you should expect, I think more for you is the preparation to anticipate realistic questions and provide realistic answers. At the end of the day, the people who will go with you are not going to eventually go with you on the basis of the returns that you promise them. It is the concept. Like I say to people, I don't invest in ideas. I invest in people. Because the issue is, does this guy have the integrity to deliver? Integrity can be, is it psychologically primed to deliver? Does he have what it takes to deliver? So even if people ask you about the money, bottom line is still, can you deliver on your promise? When you make the money, are you going to be available? Can they see it? Are you not going to divert it? So they're going to ask you all sort of questions. So I don't think it is. However, most people make the mistake that you need that money to start. It's the idea that you need to start with, and then you trod on. I've never seen any entrepreneur who will tell you that it was very easy. They will tell you that they've taken more bad decisions than good decisions.
Many bad decisions.
And a lot of the very few good decisions will make up for all the bad decisions. So I don't think you are going through anything extraordinary or people are resisting you. All that you have to realize is that they're asking for information. You need to, I'm not sure whether you have the business plan to show them this is it, because all the questions you're asking for, they're asking you, will be contained in a basic business plan. So I think you need to go back and rethink your approach to people. Are you giving enough information, or you are still holding it thinking that that's gold? If you are doing that, how will I invest in something that's under your coat? You need to show me. So you need to strike a balance between trusting people with your ideas and people stealing your ideas. Okay, I don't believe people can steal ideas. No. It's never worked. They can copy what you've done, but you have to do it first if it's original to you. So I don't think you should bother yourself about that. They said that Thomas Edison tried to get electricity for 999 ways and he failed. But he tells them every time, I know one more way of not doing it. So you need to just go and say, okay, so this guy's turned me down. So what? Next man. and don't lose your composition because of that.
Exactly.